Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to continuous of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Headline today. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chair an online dialogue with the Republic of Korea's ambassador and representatives of Korean associations and enterprises in Vietnam. Cần Thơ City Women's Union, in collaboration with the Women's Union of Kiên Province, organized the program Accompanying Border Women in 2022 in Kiên Province. Cần Thơ City held the opening ceremony of the first stand-up paddling boat race in 2022. Top news: on the morning of July 30th, at the government head office, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired an online dialogue with the Republic of Korea's ambassador and representatives of Korean associations and enterprises in Vietnam. The dialogue aims to listen to and acknowledge opinions from the Korean business community on difficulties and obstacles, as well as proposals, initiatives, and solutions to reform mechanisms, policies, and administrative procedures in order to promote production and business activities. Korea is currently the largest FDI partner in Vietnam, with 9,383 active projects in a total registered investment capital of nearly 80 billion USD. Opening speech, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính emphasized that Vietnam and the Republic of Korea established diplomatic relations on December 22, 1992. After 30 years, the relationship between Vietnam and South Korea has been continuously consolidated and substantial, comprehensive and outstanding development in both bilateral and multilateral ties in various fields of cooperation. The two sides have become each other's most important partners. Political trust and understanding between the two countries have been continuously consolidated. The development of Vietnam and Korea relations have contributed to helping each side develop an independent and self-reliant economy and contribute to peace, stability, cooperation, and development in the region and in the world. Economic cooperation has always been an important pillar and a bright spot in the overall picture of bilateral cooperation. Currently, many Korean enterprises and corporations have invested, operated effectively, and make positive contributions to the overall socio-economic development of Vietnam. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính appreciated the fact that the business community, including Korean businesses, has been trusting the leadership of the party in the state of Vietnam, while seriously implementing measures to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic, both maintaining production and business activities, gradually returning to operation without interruption of production. Korean ambassador to Vietnam Park No-won expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính for spending time meeting and having dialogue with Korean businesses, along with the implementation of adaptation, safety, flexibility, and collective control of the epidemic. Vietnam's economy is recovering quickly. Famous economic experts said Vietnam's price will easily reach a growth rate of at least 6% this year, maintain macroeconomic stability and exchange rate, promote import and export growth, even if the world economy is unstable. Supply chain global response is emphatic, which is extremely impressive. Also, on the morning of July 30th, the Social Sciences and Humanities Society in Cần Thơ City held its 6th Congress, term 2022-2027. Accordingly, the society took the implementation of Geologic Project of Cần Thơ City as a key focus to study for the 5 following years. In the last term, the Social Science and Humanities Society in Cần Thơ City has carried out many scientific activities which are diverse in form, rich in content, and have high practical efficiency. Up to now, the society has 5 affiliated branches with over 140 members, widely operating in authorities and institutes. In the new term, the Social Sciences and Humanities Society in Cần Thơ City sets goals for the 5 following years, which are focusing on effectively implementing the construction of Cần Thơ City to become a scientific work for the development of Cần Thơ City. In addition, the society will promote scientific and practical research to contribute to the development of the agricultural product processing industry. The Congress selected the executive board for a new term of 24 members. Mr. Trần Văn Tư is re-elected to hold the position of chairman of the Social Sciences and Humanities Society in Cần Thơ City. We turn to other news. To share, encourage, and support women and children with extreme difficult circumstances in border areas, on July 29, Cần Thơ City Women's Union, in collaboration with the Women's Union of Kiên Giang Province, organized a program accompanying border women in 2022 in Vĩnh Điều and Phú Lợi communes, Giang Thành District, Kiên Giang Province. More to follow. The Women's Union of Cần Thơ City has donated 100 gifts and cash to poor women and members of Vĩnh Điều and Phú Lợi communes. Each part is worth over 700,000 đồng. Donated livelihood models to 10 poor ethnic minority members. 40 million dong each, giving 20 scholarships, 1 million dong each to poor students to overcome difficulties and study well. The total value of the program is 130 million dong. In addition to Vĩnh Điều and Phú Lợi communes, Giang Thành District, Kiên Giang Province, the program to accompany border women in the period 2021-2025, the Women's Union of Cần Thơ City support to accompany 2 more communes of Lộc Hòa and Lộc An, Lộc Ninh District, Bình Phước Province. Thereby, there will be activities to support women in difficult circumstances to start a business, develop the economy, and rise out of poverty by supporting states to create sustainable livelihoods and empower students in their studies. The business delegation of the Vietnam Fruit and Vegetables Association and the Vietnam Gardening Association has just awarded scholarships to poor students in Nhơn Nghĩa commune, Phong District. 20 students with difficult circumstances and studies were given gifts and scholarships, each worth 1 million dong. The delegation hopes that this small gift will contribute to encouraging and helping students reduce difficulties to continue studying well. On this occasion, the delegation visited Nhơn Nghĩa Longan Cooperative, which has a growing area up to 35 hectares. The cooperative's Edo label was selected as one of 6 products registered for OCA product evaluation in 2022 in Phong Điền District. Sport news. On the morning of July 30th, Cần Thơ City held the opening ceremony of the first stand-up battling boat race in 2022. The tournament had the participation of 212 athletes competing in 3 sets of medals in men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles. Surfboard racing is a modern surfing sport that can be played on many different types of water. Cần Thơ City has decided to organize an annual surfboard race to encourage people to practice sports and create a movement for amateur athletes to have the conditions to turn professional. Starting from her passion, a woman named Nguyễn Lê Thành Trúc, residing in Hưng Lợi Ward, Ninh Kiều District, Cần Thơ City, has collected and planted more than 200 kinds of flowers and ornamental plants, mostly roses. She said that her garden is not simply a place of business, but also helps spread the love for nature among those who share the same passions for ornamental plants and flowers.
At first, my garden covered an area of about 200 square meters. Due to the demands of collecting many kinds of plants, it was expanded to over 500 square meters. Phố Hoa Shop was founded more than 5 years ago. In the beginning, the plants were not very diverse. With my love for the flowers, I gradually learned about many different types of flowers and at the same time looked for many different suppliers. My Phố Hoa Shop has over 200 types of plants. I try to find plants that are suitable for the local climate and easy to take care while having their own beauty and uniqueness. My rose garden area takes up about 30% of the total area. The beauty of the roses is very diverse in terms of color, flower form, and type. We have both domestic and foreign rose breeds. Taking care of the roses requires a lot of effort. They are only suitable for those with a garden with sunlight at home. There are plants for indoor display too. They are leafy plants that are easy to care for and are almost everyone's favorite. We will select plants in accordance with customers' demands. When doing this kind of business, I enjoy meeting other people that share the same love for nature and for living in harmony with it like mine. Communicating with them feels very easy, and that's the happiness I find in my work.